This video shows my favorite action shots for the 1971 Topps baseball card set. I'll start off with the fielding positions and then I'll follow that with the hitters. Pitching is Gary Nolan. Looks to me like he's going to throw a curveball, but he could throw a fastball. Dick Dietz is catching. He's jumping up and throwing the ball down to second base. Followed by Bob Spence. Again, it's not that typical for first baseman to pose for these pictures. Here he's got his first baseman's mitt on and he's reaching in for the throw. Followed by Bobby Wine. The card says shortstop, but he looks to me like he's fielding it at second base from the position of the picture. Followed by Wayne Simpson at third base. If you use your imagination as a kid, he could have just caught the ground ball. Now he's up and he's throwing. Followed by Ken Sanders at short. Same situation. He's got the ball, now he's throwing it. Not that many outfielders, or maybe no outfielders, made poses in that season. So each of the players that I show from shortstop, from third base through the outfield, are pitchers. In left field we have Jack Billingham. He looks like he's waiting for a ball or anticipating a ball in left field. Center field is Louis Tiant. Interesting, I don't remember Louis Tiant pitching on the Twins, but maybe this isn't earlier in his career because he was in the Indians earlier, but I remember towards the end of his career he was a big guy. He wouldn't be somebody who would be playing center field, but in this situation it looks to me like he's anticipating the ball in center field, roaming center field, and I think that's a good defensive picture for him. And then in right is Mickey Lolich. Again, he's another guy that really he wouldn't be an outfielder because he was too big, but here he looks like he's in right field and he fielded the ball and he's throwing it into second. Now we have the hitters, starting with the leadoff batter. Batting leadoff is Johnny Jeter. I think this is a really good leadoff card. He looks like he's fast. He looks like he's going to hit. He could occasionally hit with power, be an ideal leadoff hitter who might steal a base once he gets on. Followed by Clarence Gaston, who was an early star on the Padres. He looks like he's a good percentage hitter here and like he could be fast too when he gets on. Pete Rose batting third. Pete Rose had a lot of good poses. I don't know if they cared more because it was him or if he was more into it, but I think back 1968, 1969, this one, he has a lot of good poses where maybe he was into this and he took the care to make sure that they took a good picture of him. Followed by Ted Savage. He looked like he pulled a line drive here in the left center gap. And then Mac Jones, he looks like he hit one up the middle or deep into center. A really good pose here for Jim Wynn. Looks like he could knock it over the fence to left field. Followed by Willie McCovey. Willie McCovey also had a couple good poses. I know in 1969, I don't think he made my page, but he had a good pose. And here he looks like he's going to pull it out to right field. Followed by Bob Robertson, who was a very good first baseman for a couple of years with the Pirates teams. Looks like he's gonna hit one well there. And then finally Duke Sims, a catcher for the Indians. Well, that's my all-time action shot team for 1971. I plan to post these individually by year through 1979, and then after that point the pictures aren't so good for a long period of time. So I think I'm going to combine them all and maybe do the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s as just one video for each. But if you like this, please say like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye.